Hello folks, this is Mike Sweet here, coming to you guys for another video. This time I'm gonna be showing you guys how the EyeSight system works for adaptive cruise control with lane centering. So basically I'm gonna allow the car to do a lot of the driving in this video. Usually I do the driving myself, except when I'm on a long road trip or a long boring highway, you know. On the road, which is winding like this kind of road that I am on right now, I usually do the driving myself because it's so windy that the system is not the best at driving on a road like this unless somebody's in front of you. So if someone is in front of you, then it makes it easier to drive because the person in front of you will be braking, accelerating, decelerating, and your car will basically be mimicking whatever the car is in front of you and it's doing. So, but anyways, I'm gonna be jumping a video back and forth here and there to give you guys the most appropriate times and to show you guys basically when the system does good and when the system has errors. So now I have a few cars in front of me, so I'm gonna let the EyeSight, the adaptive cruise control with the lane centering do the driving. And as you can see, it's doing a pretty good job doing the driving. So when we get to the speed limit here is 30, so I'm gonna slow down. And the car is doing it's doing everything itself. I'm not doing anything at all. So when we get to the stoplight, I'm hoping the light is gonna be red, and so we see how the car stops on its own and what it does. Well, I almost took over. Okay, I'm gonna just keep my hands on the wheel for a second so that the car stops. So like sometimes it gets slightly confused and it goes up a little bit to the side, and I'm like, is it gonna hit the pavement? But it's not, it's just slightly confused. So but it corrects itself. Oh, so the light is green. So let's say I have full control if I need to take control. The light is still green. The car is doing itself. He's driving itself. You can see. You see, it doesn't notice the lane. Okay, so now I'm taking over, and then it comes back to life. It's time to have a banana. Oh, shit. Come on. You see what happened? Once in a while, the car, occasionally it will drift towards the left side or the right side. It stays in the lane, but it drifts a little bit towards the left, which is not good for drivers coming towards me, because they're like, oh, what's this driver doing? It's very windy though. It's very windy. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind or even see it. Okay, brother. Hello, cross track. you say, it was like, I'm in trouble, I need help. It flashed those lights in front of it.
So now we're driving, and as you can see, it's difficult to see the lanes on the road. So, but the EyeSight is on. You can see the green button is on the dashboard. So the question is, how is the car driving? No clue. I think maybe it may just be following the car in front of it and doing whatever the car in front of it is doing. I also think maybe it sees the lane, but it doesn't report seeing the lane. But look at it go. It's doing a good job turning, and now it sees the lane. So I'm gonna take over now and let it go. The video will be continued.